Hey, Jack Squad, it's me again. Let me tell you, I'm going to talk about love and marriage Huntsville. Anyway, y'all, before we get started, don't forget to make it happen for yourself. Got to make it happen for yourself. And don't forget to like, and hit the bell so that you'll be notified when I upload a video. All of my social media sites are in the description box, as well as my Cash App and my post office box, email, all that stuff, right? So anyway, y'all, we talking about love and marriage Huntsville. Now, first thing I want to say, because it's sticking straight out in my head, is Martell and them tight ass shirts. I don't know why we could still see his muscles, see his body, see his physique if his shirts wasn't so tight. You ain't got to wear them tight ass shirts, Joe. The shirts are so tight, right? He got them tight ass shirts on, right? And he likes that though, because somebody said, you get all the ladies. He said, it's the shirts. So he think that's it, you know, with his little country self. He think that's it, wearing them tight shirts, right? Tight shirts, tight pants. He would look so much put together, so much more, so much better. What's the word I'm looking for? Help me out, y'all. He would look so much better if he wore his clothes not so tight. Like, you don't have to wear them not so tight. We see you, bro. But anyway, we're going to talk about where it start off at. Now, I see a problem brewing with Destiny and Melody, right? Melody, you know, I felt sorry for, I never liked her, right? But I felt sorry for getting cheated on and being treated like that. I did, and I do feel sorry for her. But Melody got stank ways. Melody got stank ways. I'm happy for all of her. Oh, before we even get started, y'all, it's a video out there in the universe. And she had on a cute outfit. It was black with the, I'm gonna get me some of them. With the, what is that material called, y'all? Ballerina shit, right? Skirt. And she had on some thigh-high boots. Real cute. She looked cute. Did she have on a hat? I don't know. I can't remember. But she looked cute, right? She was singing in Birmingham. It was horrible. It was horrible, y'all. Now, I don't know if she could really sing or if she's just a studio singer. You know, sometimes you might need to stay in the studio and let the producers do whatever they do to make you sound good. And you know, even though in the comments they were saying where the sound system was bad. If you can sing, you can sing. Whether the sound system good or whether the sound system bad. It might make you sound better or we can hear you better. But if you can't sing, you can't sing no matter what the sound system is, right? She sounded horrible. And guess who was there right there in front row with her funny built, ill-built, Buick-built self? Messy Wanda. Messy Wanda. She was right there. You know, Wanda is crazy. I don't know if she's crazy or if she's doing that for TV. I think that's just who she is, right? And that's why Tisha's so fucked up, because her mama crazy as shit, right? But anyway, we're going to go back to the beginning. So all the ladies was at the table. The new girl, can't think of her name right now, new girl Messy, right? But Maurice made her cry. Maurice made her cry. I don't know if her husband liked that, because I seen on the previews he had something to say. He didn't say it then. You know, it was all, we sorry, we apologize, no harm, no foul, bruh, dapping up and doing all that. But I said on the previews of next week's episode, he said a little something. It looks like she think about what happened and then she sick her husband back out there. You know, when he was already talking for her when they had the little meeting. But anyway, let me go back. So all the ladies was at the table. Destiny, messy ass, Tisha, Kimmy, the new girl, and Melanie, right? They having brunch or whatever they was having at Melanie's house. And Melanie just kept talking. There's something about Melanie's voice and the way she talked that get on my nerves, right? And so the girl had already told her, Destiny said, we'll talk. Now, if your girl look at you away and say, we'll talk, that means shut the fuck up. We're going to talk about it later, me and you. Now, I think Melanie put on her executive producer hat and wanted to keep pushing it for the scene. Melanie kept saying, we'll talk. We'll talk, right? And then Melanie kept on and she said, well, she brought cold tea. There was no reason for her. I can't think of it. Tiffany. Is her name Tiffany? No. The new, I don't know what her name is. The new girl, right? Destiny. Yeah, her name is Tiffany, right? And Tiffany was sitting there looking like she didn't know. And Tiffany came with the shit. She can't fool me. Tiffany came with the shit, right? And I think she knows what she's doing, but she tried to act like she didn't know. You came with the shit, sis. And I wouldn't be surprised if Melanie told you to do that. Just like Destiny said. I now that I think about it, just this instant, Melanie might have told her to do that for TV. You know what I'm saying? But, so Destiny got up and left. She was like, fuck this and fuck y'all, I'm out. She left. Kimmy, which I was shocked, said, don't be so sensitive. Kimmy, you don't have no dog in this fight. Fall back, right? Because I would be upset too if my girl brought another one of her girls. And like I told y'all, that shit happened in Jamaica. I was going to whoop everybody's ass. You know, would I tell y'all that story another time? Maybe I didn't tell y'all. But it was my friend's friend who I had a falling out with. But since my friend hadn't said shit at that moment, shit, I'm about to whoop everybody at the goddamn table, right? But then my friend came and it got straightened out and so on and so forth. But I feel Destiny, right? Like, did you send this bitch to come to? Because she's saying stuff that you don't say in public like that. That's some sidebar type of shit, right? So anyway, they did. She said, well, next time I'll talk to you, you know, privately or whatever. But I don't like people that I don't know. See, this is the problem, and I don't think they're getting it. If you don't know me, don't bring me my business of what you think you know. That's some shit that my friend do, not a stranger. Stranger can't. That's because I would feel offended too, even if it's true. Like, who the fuck are you? Why the fuck do you know? Why the fuck are you telling me? Boom. Right? So I get where Destiny's going with that. So anyway, somebody had a function. I think it was Marcel's function. I don't know. They was all together. Black folks united. Power couples, right? Power people, right? Love it. That's why I started watching the show. But anyway, Maurice went right to the source. I like that. Maurice went right to the source, got the whole, both him and her. He didn't just check her. He called her husband in, right? And sat down and said that was a child. You don't talk about child. Where'd you get it from? He ended up making her cry, right? He made her cry. And Kimmy just sat back like she's supposed to and let him check the situation in a husbandly kind of way, right? Now, what I'm concerned with, like everybody's concerned, why didn't Kimmy know that Monster was vaping? Why did he keep that from Kimmy? And I see this, they were my go-to couple, but I see this going on a bad track. Because, first of all, he left Kimmy there to talk with his baby mama and her husband. But you leaving her out of shit. That ain't her place to sit there and talk to them. It was supposed to be all the couples. Like, I don't know. And like they're saying, it took him 7 years to marry her. I don't know if this is going to be a good thing. I don't know how much Kimmy has put up with, though. We don't know that yet. And if it's been 7 years, why the fuck is Kia was still mad about the situation that she got a whole husband and that shit was over with 7, 8, 9 years ago? Questions, right? But I know that if Maurice don't tighten up, that might get ugly, right? Now, Tisha, bless her heart, Tisha said she knew the girl Tiffany from the Chambers of Commerce. Tisha went and got some speaking lessons. She said she work on her speech, but I'm gonna need to work on the speech some more. And I think Kimmy's problem, not Tisha's problem, is she talked too damn much. So a lot of times she talked too much. She ain't thinking before she speak. She's talking too much, right? And that's because Marcel don't listen to shit she's saying. Don't give her the opportunity to say what she needs to say. Like when they went to see the counselor, he was sitting there like, shit, what we here for, right? And kind of being dismissive about it. But the thing that got me is when he whipped out his phone and said, Siri, remind me to go on a date with my wife. What? Like, Marcel and Maurice are very chauvinistic. All three of them are very chauvinistic. They're very chauvinistic. And that don't really work in the modern day, okay? Especially when women are doing other things in life. People have a mind, people have a voice, people have their own thoughts. And these guys aren't really allowing their women to be their true selves. Marcel just dismisses Tisha. And then when he got up and got outside, he said, before he got, he said, oh, okay, I think I'm cured. He makes light and makes fun of everything. When Tisha is trying to tell you, but Tisha's not going anywhere and he knows that. Tisha's not going nowhere. She's going to deal with that and be unhappy and be miserable from time to time, right? Because now she's worried about women looking at him. First of all, y'all have a whole cigar bar. women gonna be in there. You ain't gonna be in there around him all the time. And somebody sent messy ass Melanie. That's what I'm gonna start calling her, Messy Melanie. Messy ass Melanie a text message about when Marceau was in Texas, hugged up with somebody. Well, they explained it off because I think Tisha was there too. That wasn't the case. It may have looked like that, but that was not the case. So that's, and she said they don't want us to be great. But all I'm saying is, I just think Melanie is not going to be satisfied until Tisha and Marceau show cracks in their relationship. She's not going to be satisfied because she's not going to target Kimmy because Kimmy's too smart for her. And Kimmy knows how to verbally combat you, right? But Tisha, she can rattle Tisha's nerves, and she knows that. So that's just what I think. I thought it before, and even though they've made up and fake made up, I think Melanie wants them to be broken. That's my thoughts, and I'm sticking to that. She wants them to break up. She wants them to have problems in their relationship. But what Melanie does not know is that Tisha is not going anywhere. Nowhere. Now, on the previews next week, Tisha tell her mom, everywhere you go, you tear the house down. I was like, finally, she told her. Finally. Because, Miss Wanda had nerve to stop Melanie and tell her why she need to be back with Martell and give him a chance. Like, Wanda. And then Melanie hit her with because you following her, you think she cute. Really? Is that how you feel? Like, Wanda is so messy. You too old to be that messy. Like, sit down some damn where. Yeah. So I'm concerned about Destiny and Melanie's relationship. Yeah, I'm concerned about that. But see, Melanie then brought in this other girl, Tiffany, and I don't even think Tiffany is really a good friend of hers. It's just she's somebody well established in the Huntsville business situation, right? Her and her husband, because I think they said they got married in the stadium or some shit. I don't know. They some well-to-do black folks, so why not bring them on to the show? Because that's what the premise of the show is about. I get that, but don't forsake your real, true friend for TV. Because I'm telling y'all, reality TV will fuck up relationships. Whether it's man, woman, friend, they will fuck up relationships if you allow it, right? I've seen it through the years. I've been watching this shit for years, since Real World. They will fuck up a relationship. So anyway, messy ass Wanda gonna be messy. They didn't let her back. They didn't put her. I think they had her on pause or suspend for a while. But she does make good TV because she's so ridiculously messy. Like at the ridiculous level. Like, well, why the fuck are you doing that? And when I'm looking at it, Maurice is like, why are you here? Like, and I get it, because she come and disrespect the whole situation. Like, you can't do that, But anyway, now, Martell and Melanie, looks like, and Melanie could be doing this for TV, but somebody said something about Martell and Melanie took up for him. Now, in the real world, let's say me and my ex was together and we couldn't do the show together. But for the sake of the coin, I guess they have to, for the sake of their businesses, for the sake of exposure. And they look like they're doing well being around each other for small lengths of time. But then the guys get Martell out by himself and say, well, do you love the woman? He don't answer. We'll know next week. And did you take a DNA and so on and so forth, right? But, it's getting real interesting, y'all. It's getting real spicy, especially it involved messy ass Wanda. I got to think of a name for Wanda. Messy ass Wanda is back on the set, right? And then her eyes be all crazy. Wanda crazy, y'all. Wanda is crazy. A lot of times these TV moms, they just be so bizarre, and I don't know why. I don't know why, right? But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens next week. We'll see if Martell loosen up them shirts and them pants and shit before he busts. Martell always look like he about to bust. He always look like he about to bust, right? Maurice and Kimmy, Maurice needs to pay attention to what's going on with him and Kimmy, as well as Marceau and Tisha. But Marceau knows Tisha's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. As long as he don't get caught cheating or nothing, he can ignore her and dismiss her all he wants because she ain't going nowhere. But anyway, y'all, those are my thoughts on love and marriage Huntsville, right? Now, I'm getting ready to sit down and watch TV for a while, y'all. I was so relaxed when I got home. I love my twin babies, but they are hand fucking full, right? So anyway, y'all, I'm about to sit down and chill for a moment before I get on with the rest of my day. Y'all be cool. Thanks for watching Jackie with a Q. Remember, you the designer of your destiny. And everybody, y'all keep your mask on, okay? Because there's some shit going on out in the world. All right? Bye-bye.